The Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube channel. I'm your host, the visionary, the revolutionary Coach Bulldog Johnny. We're live. And I'm going to tell you, that first round earlier today we did, not impressive at all. We finished at even par. And now, we're going up again. Now we're going into the second round. We have to win this second round. We have to place within a 3 under par radius. And I don't know what was wrong that last round. I mean, we just didn't play. Every time we would have a good start out, we would fall back. And you know, it just wasn't our day. So, you know, I felt like we should have won that first round. We should have been leading after the first round. But, you know, you can't get what you want all the time in a golf scenario, so to speak. If you get what I'm saying. You know how that goes. But this is the Florida Open. Florida Open, second round at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club is where this is at. Now, y'all don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more. We're going to be doing a Fortnite stream on here later on tonight, so y'all be sure to tune into that. You don't want to miss that at all. But, you know, we got our different styles going in today, you know. We should come out today and we should play a lot better than what we've been playing. I mean, but we'll see. Can we make the cut at the Wetlands? Here is Rich Lerner, Frank Novelo, Iona Stephen, and Nota Begay the third, as we welcome you to the second round of the Wetlands Florida Open.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Wetlands, we bring you live second-round coverage of the Florida Classic. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Patrick Cantlay is your leader. He currently sits at 12 under par. This round could be a battle as they come in 3 shots below the projected cut line.
What's up, Ton? How you? That's right. We're 3 shots behind the cut line.
Yeah,
so.
That's a beauty there to get this second round underway.
But in our practice round we done earlier, we shot 10 under par, so I shouldn't be too upset about it if we come out. Here's Hideki Matsuyama.
Dude.
And that is right where you want to be. His drive splits the middle to get this round underway. Big man, we're going to have a
Fortnite stream after a while.
Okay.
Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning.
Not bad.
Good effort here at the par 5. Good tee shot, and that second shot on that first cut sets up nicely for a short wedge. And this has been a well-played hole so far.
I like the looks of this one.
I love it when the balls hit the right distance. Just a little bit to the right, inside 10 feet, but bang on for distance.
Our next two tournaments after this one, we will have next Wednesday the Arnold Palmer Invitational at Bay Hill Club and Lodge, and then the following
Straight
week
out of the
it's
gate.
the.
That's a great iron shot, in close.
And then after the Arnold Palmer
for
Invitational next week, the following week, the second week in May, we will have the 5th unofficial major,
that's a good putt. It's
the
a birdie
Players
here at
Championship. You do not want to
and
miss
that's step
that.
in the right direction. He's going to need a few more of these as we go along, as he is 2 shots outside the cut line.
Up and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby.
Birdie. And he's into red figures now at 1 under par. Here now at the first par 3 of the day, the 225-yard second. Bunkers front, left, and back, the only real trouble here. Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker.
That ain't bad.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Right about 9 feet here to the
I
hole.
changed out my tailor-made putter. I had another type of tailor-made putter. It had a little brown looking in it on the blade head.
There. It's in for par here at the second.
I changed it out, and I went with the Hydro Spider, the tailor-made Spider putter is what I got now. Stick the putter out there.
Here at the second, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Up next, the 460-yard third, a hole that is flat, long, and straight as an arrow. Great driving hole here on the first par 4 of the round. Next week, the Florida swing continues. Frankie, it's a home game for you. That's always nice as we head to Orlando and Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. Always a good week.
No, it certainly is. Get some home-cooked meals, that's for sure, and get to watch people play. I don't know, I just love the finish at Bay Hill. 16, 17, and 18. So many tournaments where things have gone awry at that very stretch.
So you heard what Rich Lerner and them said. Next week is the Arnold Palmer Invitational. The following week will be the biggest tournament of all, the 5th unofficial major, the Players Championship. Will be the following week.
In the fairway.
Not next week, but the following week.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay the third.
Left with 154 to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, little right, but still a very good place to putt from. And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Up and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby.
Slow. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to need to keep it going, as that is going to move him back within 1 shot of the cut line here on this Friday. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 2 under. Wow, check this out, Frank. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards. This is a really cool hole.
It is. You tee off and that tee shot right across the swampland into a crescent-shaped green. And, of course, it is protected by that bunker that just cuts in. It doesn't give you very much depth on that middle line of the green. So if the pin's in the middle, that's when the hole plays its most difficult.
I'm going to try to fade this one like I did my practice round. I did a fade shot in my practice round. It wasn't that bad of a shot. I've done a fade shot in my practice round, and it worked out perfect. Let's see if it does it here now. No. It hit that slope and went down. I figured it would.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par.
Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain right where he is. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. Coming now to another long par 5, a 635-yard fifth. Short hitters do not have to worry about the swamp on the left, but it may come into play for long hitters trying to get home in too. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Mm-hmm.
There's certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5. You're going to have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
Friday, we're going to have on Friday PGA Tour 2K25, the Valero Texas Open from TPC San Antonio, and a Fortnite stream. And then next Friday, May 2nd, next Friday, we will have the new season of Fortnite streaming live on my YouTube channel. Do not miss it.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
This could be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a decent sized green. It's not bad. Just a little past the hole.
10.5 footer.
Birdie.
For a decky for a birdie here. Got it.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Oh,
Up
yeah.
and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby.
Way. It's in for a birdie. He moves it to 2 under par. Here now at the 440-yard par 4-6. Water down the left side to avoid, and a couple choices here. Lay up short of the water crossing the fairway, or risk trying to carry it. See what you've got. Okay, good position there, right side of the fairway. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now Noda his second from the fairway.
152 to the hole. Pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
This could be good.
Now that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10 feet circle. A little long, a little left, but still good.
Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. A dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he will definitely not say no to that. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. Here's another scoring opportunity, Frank. A par 5. The 7th is just a shade under 600 yards.
And it bends gently to the left, Rich. Longer hitters can obviously get home, and nothing really to be worrying about with that second shot if you can reach. The wetlands are well to the right of this hole for the second shot. But if you want to play to the 3-shotter, then that's a very safe, conservative way and really shouldn't cause you any problems whatsoever.
We had a great shot at this hole yesterday. Had an eagle 3 on this hole yesterday. Can we do it, duplicate it again in round 2?
And that is dead center, right down the middle here to start the hole.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
And we will be having ourselves, nope.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Hideki now, a good look at birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to help his chances to play the weekend, as currently
up and down, side to side, shake and bake. And I'm on the cut line, so we'll see.
We arrive now at the 203-yard par 3 8th. Tricky little hole. The bunker short of the green looks like it borders the putting surface, but it's actually a few yards short of it, and the green narrows toward the back. That's a quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up. Okay, that one's dancing. Look here at birdie.
And he couldn't ask for a better setup from this distance. Just slightly uphill, something on the right edge could go in.
Go in there.
Nope. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Nah, that one's going to go begging. It misses right. Frustration there. Had been automatic, but not that time. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at -3. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. Finishing out the front side with yet another lengthy par 5, the 9th measuring 621 yards, but still reachable for the bombers out there with 3 bunkers protecting against your approach shot. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Darn it.
I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Yeah, the good play continues. Now to 5 under on the day. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We begin the inward 9 at the Wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now this for another birdie. Oh, this one is tracking. It's on a good line. Look out. This one could be really good. Oh, my goodness. That is not fair at all. What a putt from that distance. That did everything but go in the hole. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th.
That's another par, so we're setting 3 under par.
Looking in terms of playing the weekend.
We're right on the cut line. We have to get a birdie to get into the weekend.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. Moving on to the par 4 11th, just a little bit more than 440 yards. Arriving here at the 443-yard par 4 11th. Best to
Thank
play
you
it
to
left,
whoever just
center
joined
off
in.
to
Thank
give
you very
a
much.
good look on the approach and take a bit of length off the hole. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Second shot now, it has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
Oh, it was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done. And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Yes, sir. Up and down,
Yes.
side to side,
He
shaking.
appears to get up that
Baby, you
slope.
got it.
It is in for a birdie. And that might just wind up being the difference, as for the moment, that's going to move him inside the cut line in his quest to play the weekend. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he'll move to 4 under. Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back nine. It's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot, and you can actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left, it's still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here. That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
See it. See it. See it.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. This is an 11-foot putt. just going to sneak on by.
Ah, come on.
Chance now for another
I just read
birdie.
that wrong. I just moved it too far over. If I'd have kept it about where I had it originally, I probably would have made it.
Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And that could be an important one as he'll move a couple shots clear of the cut line. That one's safely in. It's par here at 12. And that's going to be good enough to keep him just inside the cut line here in round 2.
Now to the par 4 13. Frank, what are the options here?
Well, another straight one required here, Rich. It's 450. It's not overly long in today's standard, but still, that fairway widens up where the longer hitters will actually hit. And bunkers, once again, short of a green. So as long as you can fly that second shot to at least the front of the green, then they really do not come into play.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Second shot. Good look at the green. Oh, this could be good.
Well, there's a good strike in there. Just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. That's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie. It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Come on. Yes, sir. Up and down,
yes,
side to side,
indeed.
shaking
The
bait,
line
baby.
there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move now to 5 under par. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. Will certainly help the cause. 14th hole here at the Wetlands. A dangerous par 3 comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
Nicely done, and that'll be a great birdie chance here at 14. And that will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass. Now short-sided a bit as he sets up his second from left of the green. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 5 under. Stepping up here on the 15th tee at the Wetlands, this is a 590-yard par 5. Next up, the final par 5 of the day here at the Wetlands, the 590-yard 15th. Again, no bunkers or water in the landing zone, so it is time to give one a ride.
There's a limb overhanging right there. That's why I decided to go with the power fade. Yes, sir. May I help you, sir?
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Y'all have to excuse that, please. Thank you very much. All right, we got to go.
Okay, wasn't trying to get home into, just
trying to
playing
figure
for
out
position.
what we
The
get
5-wood does the job.
A bit of a popcorn shooter there. 5 wood, just safe little shot. Knock it down there.
Okay, so we're going to the right side here. Yeah, I heard you. For what? What you want me to get to stop? I was just asking. I'm finna be finished. I got 3 more holes to play. I don't think. Let's see. Oh Lord, too much. I didn't down club it. Darn, I should have down clubbed that. Boys.
But Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Sadly.
Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Good shot. Inside a 5-foot circle.
Hideki now. This for birdie.
Hideki for birdie. Take him to 10 under par. After this, I'm going to have to do something. My dad was telling me we need to have he wants something done, so I'll have to do that.
15. And that's going to move him to 6 under par.
The cut line is now at 4 under par, and I'm 2 shots under the cut line, up and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby.
Will certainly help the cause. 16th hole at the Wetlands is a par 4, 455 yards.
Once again, another reward for a straight tee shot, but this green heavily guarded by sand. So, good tee shot, and, well, this one, you're going to have to hit one of the better iron shots required at Wetlands. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway.
Me and Hideki,
Chance to set himself up for a good
Matsuyama have been the big movers on the day. He's
here.
went 10 under par today. I've went 6 under, so we've been the 2 biggest movers thus far. We finished our first round at even.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
From the fairway, Noda, this is second.
He's got 113 yards to the front, 145 to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
An outside look here for birdie.
Oh.
Got it there, but not quite on target. 13 feet away. Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in.
Excuse me.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain at 6 under par.
So now Hideki for par here. And it looks like I will be making the cut in this tournament.
Okay,
Ain't that
something
something?
for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. 17th at the Wetlands, par 3, 238 yards. Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's a hole really that shapes up well for a nice little high draw. See the angle of the green pointing slightly to
Tomorrow
the right.
we will have
Nice
Atlanta
little
Braves
draw
baseball on
into this par
YouTube.
3.
Game 1
And that'll find the
against
nice avenue.
the
Maybe a
Minnesota
kick forward,
Twins at
15,
home.
20 feet left for birdie. And if you birdied 16, chance to birdie 17 as well.
I'm going to club down at least 2 clubs here. Try to give myself a shot at it. Let's see what happens. That's going to that should be in the that should be within striking distance.
Center of the green. Good shot.
So Hideki with a 17-footer, he went straight on to the middle of the green also. That's what I like when they're cut, and when a hole's cut in the middle of the green, you know you're going to set yourself up pretty good if you do that.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that.
Whoa, him. We pushed that. Way pushed that. Well, the way it's looking right now, we will be barring some kind of tragic downfall here, but hey.
And he'll stay right where he is.
2 shots above the cut line. We're going to make the cut, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be going to the 3rd round after missing the 3rd round at the Genesis Invitational last week.
And he'll remain right where he is. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no. We don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now, we know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch shot, 83, 84 yards. See if he can play that 2-check skipper and get it to stop.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, Rich, this putt's got to be started out to the right-hand side. It will break back to the left, and you've got to be wary of that slope.
Oh, no, it hit the lip. It hit the lip of it, off it comes. Darn. But, hey.
Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Yeah, that's a good putt.
Thank you very much. We're making the cut, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir.
We'll finish off our round of golf. So for our featured golfer, Frankie, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, and all of a sudden you're off and running.
So we are only 7 shots off the lead here.
Iona Stephen and a cast of hundreds. I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
We are in 65th place. We made the cut, and we are 7 shots back from taking home the Florida Classic Championship. Who do they got us matched up with in the 3rd round here? Jordan Spieth. First time I've been matched up with Jordan Spieth in this one. Going with the Cobra bag in the third round. So we'll be back for round 3 later on. We're at 9:39 a.m. It's our tee time. Can we come out and do what we have to do? We got to come out and do what we have to do to win this thing. This is Coach Bulldog Johnny saying we'll see you later. Bye-bye.